This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a better route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We're now sitting in the MG ZS EV, the new one with a 72 kWh battery, and today we're gonna see how fast it charges. Alright, so here we see I compared against e-Niro, the new one also, and then XC40 and EQA. I found cars with similar size battery and similar size car, but price wise the other ones, the bottom, they are more expensive than the top ones. Okay, so right off the bat you see that we hit seems to be a limit of 242 amps, and then as the voltage goes up, then the speed goes up more and more. But you see that the ZS EV, which is actually cheaper than Niro, it's actually charging faster than Niro. Yeah, not too bad. And okay, the state of charge scale here is a little bit weird on the ZS EV. It's actually misreported in car scanner, so just bear that in mind. It's usually around 1 to 3% higher. I mean, the real state of charge is 1 to 3% higher. But okay, so not much going on. The bottom ones, I'm not going to comment too much on. They actually charge way faster, the Volvo and the EQA. I'm not sure why they charge faster, because they're more expensive, or maybe they have better battery tech than ZS, because ZS is actually based on a fossil platform. So, but look how flat the ZS is compared to Niro. Niro already started throttling a little bit here. Okay, Niro had a nice peak in the beginning, but now it started to throttle. But ZS goes really flat, and this is way better than the old one. So the old 44.5 kWh was charging kind of dog slow. It had a nice peak in the beginning, like a tiny peak at 70-ish kilowatt, and then boom. But the new ZS is way flatter. This is almost like a German car. It's amazing how nice and flat it is. Okay, not as good as the bottom ones, okay, I'm not gonna lie, but still, for a car this price, then I think it's pretty good. And okay, compared to Niro again, ZS is flatter. Oh, wait, why is Niro so? Oh yeah, I forgot. So when you see 44%, it's more like 46%. Yeah, state of charge. And actually, eventually, I need to switch to the left side. You will see it soon. But okay, so still very flat. One thing, well, okay, I didn't show it here, but the voltage, sorry, the temperature on the ZS is, the ZS doesn't cold get that much. That's what I'm going to say. Even if you arrive at 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, you will still get the maximum speed. So why? Okay, now it starts throttling a little bit past 50%, but this is still simply amazing how fast it charges compared to the Niro, for example. I think Niro is the closest competitor, but let me remind you that Niro is more expensive, but size-wise, ZS and Niro, they are kind of similar. And then at the bottom, yeah, okay, did we ZS, EQA and XC40? Well, actually, the Volvo is having a lead here. Wow, impressive. But then the EQA started catching up now. 81 kilowatt is like, oh yeah, I'm going to show you German charging curve here. But okay, back to the ZS. Okay, how is it going over there? Well, yeah, now I switch to the left state of charger because one of them actually goes higher than the other after a while. So kind of confusing, yes, but right now the ZS is more like at 66%, so it's actually having a lead over the Niro, and also it's charging faster than Niro right now. At the bottom, yeah, not much going on there. They have a massive lead, the XC40 and the EQA. Yeah, so of course, if you want the faster charging car, you have to go for some of the bottom ones. But they also kind of consider budget cars, not too expensive compared to maybe some of the big brother with bigger batteries. So that's why I also compare them, and also size wise they are also kind of crossovers, all of these, and they have you know, tall car with okay space, headroom and stuff like that. But wow, actually towards the end now, see that EQA took the win, 90%. Wow, 60 kilowatts still at 90%. Oh yeah, that's the way to go. And then XC40 is also about to hit 90%. But back to the ZS versus Niro battle. Okay, we don't care too much about the two bottom ones. How is it going over there? Oh wow, that's again, look at that. We are actually the real state of charge is close to 80%, and even almost at 80%, it takes almost 60 kilowatt. Huh? This is so much unlike regular or typical Chinese cars, because Chinese cars in general, they're quite slow. There, boom, but then roughly at 83%, it just plummets. The speed plummets to only 22 kilowatt. Niro, on the other hand, can maintain okay speed. Well, it hasn't hit 80% yet, so what's going to happen with Niro once it hits 100%. We're gonna see. But yeah, I was tempted to pull in maybe some other Chinese cars like XPeng G3, but I felt like it was not fair. Oh, Niro is taking that Korean Siesta. Oh no, what the heck is going on in Niro? EQA just finished now. It jumped from 98% to 100%. It's like cheating, yeah. German car industry cheating. But then Niro is taking a Siesta, and then the set is like set is actually at around 85% right now. Wow, very impressive. Okay, still at 22 kilowatt, but and then the Niro is like, woke up and let's go. And then Niro is starting faster than ZS right now. Oh, is this gonna be enough though? ZS has a nice lead. I think it's roughly at 87% right now. You will see that suddenly the ZS will stop charging because it hit 90%. So Niro is coming in fast now, but is it gonna be enough? Probably not. Or the XC40, boy, I also stopped it after a while because then it was charging dog slow. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, all right. I think this is over because ZS is about to hit 90%, and then Niro is still behind. But at the very end now, right at 89%, ZS also started throttling quite bad. So ZS seems to be optimized for 80%-ish, 82%. And then if you have to, I guess you can go to 90%, but probably not much past 90%. Then it goes dog slow. But the ZS is about to hit 100% or 90%. There. That's it. That is 90% on the display, on the car's display, and on the charger display also, when the charger gets the information from the car. And then Niro is going to lose the battle here. So wow, again, I keep you know, when I made that video about Niro, and I kind of complained that it was charging slow for a 2022 car and also for a Korean car, I also compare that against, okay, it's done, against Aria, and people are like, oh, is this an advertisement for Aria? No. Well, I actually also considered pulling in Aria, but Aria has a smaller battery than all these other cars. That's why I didn't bother including it. But Aria would actually be maybe not the winner, but a pretty also a good one. But it just had a smaller battery, so I felt like it wasn't fair to compare them. No, but what I'm saying is that in this comparison, okay, I'm not gonna pick on Niro here because Niro used to be my favorite car like 4 years ago, but they just haven't improved. But ZS, I was laughing at the ZS back then when it was, you know, had a smaller battery and it was like dog slow. The ZS EV, by the way, used to be the third slowest car in the 1,000 kilometer challenge. Now it is in the upper half towards the top. So way faster, way better than the old one. So you see, the Chinese, they improve. The Koreans, well, they improve with the other models, but the e-Niro seems like they're just like, whatever. So okay, but let me show you guys some more stuff. So the red line here is the ZS EV versus, okay, Niro. See that the ZS is actually above Niro pretty much the whole time except for the very end, but that was not enough. And then Volvo, you see, Volvo has actually the highest charging speed despite being a relatively small battery. And then the Mercedes, this is typical Mercedes, nice and flat, oh yeah, with some massive top buffer. So yeah, price wise, the surprising thing is that, what the heck, car is dinging at me. Okay, no, but price wise, ZS is the cheapest one. Roughly 50 to 100k cheaper than Niro, depending on how you spec it. And then, of course, Mercedes and Volvo, they are, I wonder if Mercedes was the more expensive, and then Volvo. So I would say that given the price, then the ZS does a pretty good job. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.